First match is going to be Nupperz and Rat, super strong players that have a strong presence both in online and offline play. Generally, I wouldn't call it attrition, I'd call it more risk reward. There's a big skew in risk reward in this matchup, and that Goldlewis is killing Millia a lot faster and gets much more mileage off a single knockdown. Early, we're going to see Nupperz get a knockdown. Going to give up the turn, backs off, throws out some big behemoth hitboxes. Going to get caught by the low, forces the burst out. And once again, we have Goldlewis taking up a bunch of space, following up the drone. Big 6P there from Rat. I think it's super important in the matchup as Millia to not allow Goldlewis to jump in for free because he's going to get so much value after those jump ins. Fantastic spacing, playing around the 684, and unfortunately for Rat, going to get caught by the super. It's not going to kill, but it's going to be a ton of damage. Rat going to have to come back into this round with 1 bar, but a very low amount of HP. They're going to get it there with Gapple. Try to bait out the JD. Not going to be the right spacing for it. Runs up the PRC.
Like this might be a little rough for Nupperz here, but he's doing a really good job using minigun and neutral and the 2P to anti-air. What a button.
Yeah, 2P is a great button to stop people approaching from the air specifically. On the ground, it can be a little little iffy whether or not that button actually hits.
Yeah, it's one of those buttons, It's when it's needed, it can be your best or worst friend.
Your angle or your devil, as you say.
Your angle. Nah, but I do like how Rat's playing this here. Really just keeping them in the loop on mid screen.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I think the biggest difference between like your average Millia and a player like Rat is that they don't. Well, their Oki loops are just so superior compared to the average. They really know how to not only loop the situation, but know multiple options and how to loop it differently off each of them. And it can be very, very difficult with a mental stack when dealing with a very good Millia that has tons of mix options.
To essentially put it, they know how to how to mix you up really well.
But it's not just about knowing how to mix, it's about knowing how to keep the pressure going after you hit them or after it's blocked. And then knowing several like branching paths to swap through. Yeah. Fantastic roll. Into the knockdown. Gonna get the hit. Resets into a cross-up overhead. Goes for the mix again. Gonna be cross-up again. So much damage. Yeah, super. I don't think it's going to kill here, though. This is Millia super we're talking about.
Good Oki and positive bonus. Who doesn't love it?
Oh, it's going to be a backdash from the close slash. Goes for a 684. Flies in. No punish, though, from Rat. This could be pretty...
What's the mix? And goes for a cross-up, but gets bursted out.
Whoa. Goldlewis is actually back in this game. It's going to be a throw. Puts him in the corner. Rat in a very scary situation. Goldlewis close to building up the meter. We're going to see a 684 into the PRC. It's going to be a high-low for your life. It's going to be overhead into overhead, and that is going to be Nupperz taking the first game off of an incredible comeback.
A little bit of robbery, not gonna lie. I do enjoy it, but a little bit of robbery.
That's the thing about Goldlewis. You can have 1 pixel of HP, you can be playing from so far behind, but all you need is that 1 knockdown. And for your opponent to not have a DP. But yeah, if you get that 1 knockdown, I mean, the game is yours. It really is. And if you saw that there, Nupperz actually kept it really, really tight. They took 1 risk there, and that risk was to go for a run-up throw and then put the Millia in the corner. As soon as you get the opponent cornered and you're able to do all this and you were close to building that meter, yeah, I mean, it was done. Very, very difficult round to win there for Rat.
Yeah, he really knows what risks to take. So far, what I've been enjoying from Rat's gameplay is whenever a drone comes out, they've been counterplaying it really well, using either the dash or jumping over and avoiding Goldlewis's general area of aggression. I think Rat's been doing really well with that.
Absolutely. I also really like that they threw out the disc in neutral there to follow it up earlier in this round. Oh, that was actually a super PRC back from Nupperz. Gonna get the turn started, throws it a drone. Millia gonna fly out though. That's the best way to play around the drone as a character like Millia with a really high jump. You super jump out and use movement tools to get out and put your opponent in the corner. And Goldlewis can kind of do something similar when they fly out with a behemoth, but obviously much bigger target.
Yeah, Millia is one of those characters where they can counterplay a lot of projectiles like that really well.
Big jabs from Rat there. Fantastic call out. Knew the throw was coming. Has to respect the drone.
Send their drone again.
Yeah, they fly right through with the very active Capel. Completely gets rid of the drone off the screen. Stays same side, gets the hit.
What's the mix?
Delayed air dash overhead.
Oh. Okay, send on 2 bars a meter. Rat can really get some
I think you just want to throw it out. Although Millia doesn't have the greatest options to just get free neutral with meter. You can do this though. That's going to be
Yeah,
S-Disc and
and
the
now you
PRC.
gotta
They're going to
hold
even do
it
it
in
twice.
corner.
And,
Yes.
oh, the drop. Okay, big 6P there from Rat. And yeah, so the thing about Millia with PRC and neutral is that if they do get their opponent cornered, an option like that becomes a ton stronger. The S-Disc into the PRC. But mid-screen, it can be a little iffy. But in the corner particularly, they engage with that, they stay plus, and they have another bar in the back, so they do it again. And Nupperz going to end up getting mixed by that 2K. Very, very nice. And someone in chat is recognizing how insane that 6P was on that JD. And it really is. And at that point, it's probably not a reaction. It's probably a read. Because most Goldlewis in that situation are going to go for that JD. Because it's such a good button for scrambles.
Yeah,
comboed off the Capel.
It really is.
Uses the aggressive burst to keep Millia in the corner. Actually, that's the best kind of burst. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I feel as if Rat is really good at converting off of these situations. But go on, what were you going to say about
Absolutely. I was going to say the best kind of burst is not only one that works defensively for you, as in denies damage or Oki from your opponent, but one that also gives you positional advantage, like bursting your opponent in the corner. If you do both at the same time, I mean, it's just a godlike burst.
Oh my god.
I've never seen that before. Nupperz knew the correct answer, though. They challenge with that 2P. Back off, throw out the drone again. Drone has gotten so much mileage. Even though it hasn't led to the greatest of situations, look at how much space Nupperz just made off that. And it was a good read there with the 5K. Going to be a little late, though.
Yeah, pushing your opponent to the corner is so important in this game because it just leads to damage, positive bonus. It's so needed. You need the corner game. It really gets your kill.
Pressure looking clean for Nupperz. They guess the 6P going to be a whiff. And the 6-8-4 gonna close out the round.
And so far, really good plays from both players.
Woo!
Oh, wow, great.
Very nice
2P into the conversion.
Yeah, converting that into close slash is quite difficult. You got to hit it with a little bit of a micro dash. Very good recognition there from Nupperz. Throwing out the preemptive 5Ks.
Off of a 2P?
That's not bad.
It's insanity. Oh, wow.
But use the 2P once again. This time not a counter hit. Not able to convert that same way. Chases with the JD. We call that the backpack.
Oh, well.
Yeah, chasing with JD is super, super important, especially when your opponent has shown that they like to backdash in like certain little niche scenarios. And Nupperz going to close out that one on the back of a bit of a trade on a 6P to a JD. That button, obviously, pretty good. It's got a bit of a disjoint at the bottom now and a little bit faster.
Yeah, Nupperz is doing such a good job at calling out backdash with these JDs. Like, they've been fairly on point.
Yeah, the main counter to them is to do preemptive 5Ps or 6Ps or just blocking it. Because if you block the JD, they're doing the JD really high because they're trying to chase, which means that they're not going to be plus afterwards unless you let them get away with like a big delayed behemoth, which I guess is possible. Not really, though. Not really going to... doesn't usually work like that. Goes to the 2-6-8. It's going to whiff.
Yeah.
Engages with the JK. Going to force the burst out from Rat.
Grabs to avoid the
that's what I'm talking about.
Really
defensive and
aggressive.
Offensive. It does it all.
Yeah.
And okay, this is actually really insane counterplay for JD, and it's what I find most annoying for Millias to do to me, and that is when they dash block, and then if you went for JD, they go right under it and are able to punish you for free with close slash. It's very, very difficult to deal with this Goldlewis. But yeah, it's not to say that it's easy to do for Millia, though.
Oh, is this killing them?
Wow.
Oh, it does.
Moves throughout the air, use the BRC to whiff punish. Closes out the round off of it. What an insane set we're seeing here today.
Oh, amazing bar slash. Done a really good job keeping them down. Oh, great backdash to avoid the 486. Can't remember my behemoths.
Yeah, so the offensive option at 2K 2D after a 268 like that is pretty plus. But the problem with the 2K 2D is that the follow-ups really are just not true.
Yeah.
When they're FD'd, at least. Oh, PRC back in a drone.
Yeah, gotta hold that neutral. Oh.
You know, it looked promising at first, but unfortunately they end up not having a turn and losing that bar. Fortunately, they have another one going for him, but Rat looking to close out this game and tie it up.
Yeah, could be seeing some form of meter adoption. He is sitting on max security. He could throw out a drone, but it looks like he's going to get knocked down and into kill. Really good stuff from Rat here.
Yeah, and that will be Rat tying up the set 2-2. We're going to a game 5.
Yeah, we could possibly see the famed double Luigi.
Maybe.
I've got to say, I'm for the first set. You've got like such an interesting matchup, and like just really high-level players just playing the match at one of the highest levels, and I've got to say that's pretty impressive, you know?
Yeah, they're playing it really, really well. I like seeing the variety of tools used by both of them. Neither of these players have one-note styles of play, constantly mixing it up. I was about to say, if you recall, Nupperz started the game going for a lot of aerial 684s, and they throw it out here again for this final one.
Yeah, going back to layer 1 again. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
good
a big
stuff.
part
In the corner and throw.
A big part of mixing up your opponent is choosing which layer to go on, and going back or forwards is equally effective, as long as you pick the right spots. And Nupperz is going to take the very early round off of an early hit, taking the initiative, and yeah, taking it quick. But Rat opted to hold on to that burst, which is the big part of why they didn't really stand a chance in that round. They wanted to hold it for this round particularly. Yep, they're going to get the run-up throw. It's going to be the same side overhead, and Nupperz is more willing to throw out that burst immediately.
Plays around drone.
Rolls right through, outspaces the attack, gets the hit.
They play around drone so well. Being prepared to dash through or choose double jump or into their air buttons and stuff like that. They do such a good job. And with these delayed mixes...
Goes for the landing, JD. Yeah, it's a very important form of counterplay, though, to know how to play around drone. Otherwise, Goldlewis is just going to get free neutral. And I have to say it, Rat has just played this round phenomenally, baiting out so many defensive options coming in from Nupperz. Nupperz going to use the PRC to stay safe, tries to punish with the gun. Not going to be it, though. Gets the 684. Millia does have one bar and burst. It's hard to see a world where Rat loses this round. Once again, flying through the air, using the BRC to mess the momentum, and baiting out Nupperz moves. And this is, in fact, a double Luigi. Final game, final round, going to jump in with the JD. Goes for the follow-up 684, gonna whiff. Burst coming out for Nupperz, even though we just saw one from him last game. Goldlewis is going to get that burst back very fast, and that's going to be Rat's burst on the table, their first of the game.
Squeeze in the corner.
Locked down with the JD, and this is a very rough position for Millia. It's going to be a trade. Fortunately, Nupperz was a little too far to actually get the big conversion, but Rat is sitting here with no meter for FD, nowhere near burst. Forced to challenge with the button.
Is this that's killing?
That is absolutely going to kill. Yeah, we really are blessed to have so many good Fausts in our community that we're able to watch every single week, and Lurry is one of them. They've been doing very well, getting top 8 almost every single week. This is going to be HouseOfBacon's first time entering, pulling out the Testament. I'm pretty sure previously they played Zato, but, you know, Testament did get some buffs, so I can see why you'd try him out.
Yeah.
And this is already looking to be like a very weird matchup. We see that Faust is very willing to just throw out items when HouseOfBacon is respecting them. And HouseOfBacon, their counterplay has been, well, I'll just throw out projectiles of my own.
Yeah, doing a very good job in there, still playing around the projectile, keeping them in the corner. Look at that damage.
A great way to engage that J2K. Gonna follow up. Got 6 feet out of a throw. Not something you see all the time. Obviously, Testament does have a very good 6B. And Lurry going to be in danger time.
Wow.
Or not, actually, not danger time. Going to be in danger. They're going to be losing that meter. And that will be HouseOfBacon taking it. Yeah, that's the importance of danger in this game. If you play a little too passive, you are going to start draining your meter, and you're kind of forced to engage at that point. HouseOfBacon took advantage of that, was able to get the hit and close out the round. And Lurry playing defensively again, puts themselves in the corner. Going to be stained as well. Tries to get an item to follow up on. Oh, unfortunately, got a banana peel, but kind of came in clutch there. Got the knockdown. Able to build some space to get out. But the zoning from HouseOfBacon hasn't stopped. Very nice use of Scalpel there. Worked out perfectly against the Arbiter sign.
Beat that projectile. Oh, great JD. Now he's got an Afro. He can set up Love and the minion. Oh my god.
That's a meteor.
Minion with the
and a cross up.
And the meteor
across the same side. Is this safe? Not safe.
No.
You always have to ask yourself if it's safe against Testament, because their reversal is so slow. It is invincible. It's just very slow. It's going to be a teleport into the throw, and we have the minis to close out the round.
No OTG needed. We have minions.
Trumpet is the OTG.
So true. It is funny whenever it happens. Oh, the 6H counter had this getting linked out a lot of damage.
Actually went for close slash OTG into the cross up. Got the hit. Gets another hit with the JD. Kind of getting unfortunate with these items, but fortunately for them, they're able to get a lot of them out.
Yeah, doing a very good job here. Oh,
our player's going to fight for a trumpet. Yeah, that is going to be HouseOfBacon taking a turn off the back of the trumpet. But
BRC Super gets grabbed.
Lurry with an excellent play, unfortunately, going to get thrown out of it. And that's going to be so much damage here for HouseOfBacon into a hard knockdown. And they're also going to be stained as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That super does provide
thing.
stain
Now they
state.
have their stat play.
Now they run up, go for the 5D. Lurry going to block it. Backs off. No free turns for you.
Bash. Sending out the crow. It's working out fairly well.
Dude, crows are dominating the screen right now.
Yeah. Oh, avoids the projectile. Sends out love. Gets caught. Bursts them away. Using the scalpel to play the neutral. Throwing out their pokes, but their 6P gets beaten by their 6P.
One of these things is not like the other.
Like I'm sitting here, I'm all like, Faust is a fairly decent 6P. There's no way he would lose. And then that happened.
I believe that was the first game, right? That was a long one. HouseOfBacon going to be taking the first one.
Yeah, for the first match, that was fairly long. And they're just going for it, man. These guys are just ready. They're used to tournaments.
I'm really excited to see HouseOfBacon here. Their testament's looking very clean.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I want to see some aggression here from Lurry because the defense. Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to be aggressive. Just get lucky. Gets the meteor for the first time. Meteor into minion into meteor. Okay, this. These are other levels of luck. Yeah, that's going to be huge. Unfortunately, they're going to mix right into your guard. And that's going to be minus.
Oh, and this can
force the burst out. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Lurry did the teleport, used the PRC, recognized that HouseOfBacon was in the air, hit with the close slash. Unfortunately for them, it was actually a counter hit. And now HouseOfBacon is playing from very far behind. Yep, and now the Afro's on fire too, so you can throw out even more items or take a turn. Gotta be a cross-up, and that is going to be Lurry taking a round.
Yo, these cross-ups, they look so ambiguous. Anytime I see Scarecrow in the corner, I'm like, did that actually cross up?
Hammer coming in clutch there, denying the turn there from HouseOfBacon.
Using the banana. Getting his health back. Had to block the banana though. Getting put in stain state, sending out the mini Faust. Holding down the neutral fairly well.
Fantastic challenge with the far slash, denying the item. And that bomb is still on screen, but it was like way far out there, so it's not doing much for Faust here. And that is worst case scenario. Yeah, goes for the meaty, misses it, and then also gets supered afterwards. PRC to stay in, and once again, every time Lurry has gone for these PRC super cancels, they've gotten thrown out by HouseOfBacon. Just elite awareness.
See, the thing is, if he chose to do PRC into command grab, that would actually beat their throw. So I think he's trying to go. Yeah, it would. It's
scarier though. No, I know it would win. I'm saying it's a little scary though, going for command grab. It's a little slower. You might get caught while inputting it by the throw anyways. Another way I would play around is just jumping in, because clearly they're using throw, but if you jump after piercing in, they're going to whiff the throw, and then you can actually get a big punish.
4 bombs on.
Yeah, 4 bombs into the meteor, into a trumpet that your opponent can't touch. This looking very good for Lurry to take the round. Unfortunately, they're going to be challenged by HouseOfBacon into a 6P. They have the RC to extend, and this is going to be a good, okay, never mind. Good position, not good damage.
Sends out love. Oh, catches him with the scalpel. That's a lot of damage. Getting that okay, what are we going for? We're going for weight, banana, mini Faust. This should help.
Yeah, and the early active frames in the minion actually stopped Testament from being able to play there. Gonna get caught by the 2P, backs off. Fantastic footsies at such a close range.
So far, I've noticed the way Lurry's playing his Faust, he doesn't play it around command grab. Oh wow, amazing Arbiter saying to call out the aim throw. But I noticed he isn't using command grab as much as you'd see other Fausts use. You know, they do like the teleport PRC command grab tech, or like keep them looped in the corner. He hasn't done that once yet. So I think he might be a bit reserved on that and prefers to play around with items and further pokes and stuff like that.
I think they just haven't had enough opportunities to get in yet. So like, let's say they've gotten in 3 times in these 2 games, right? Like going for an early command grab can just cost you your turn immediately if they mash or jump. So generally you want to condition your opponent to respect your turns before you start command grabbing them. That's generally the way it goes, but obviously you can threaten those early command grabs. It's a risk reward thing, you know? Obviously right now it is a big risk if your opponent guesses right though on a command grab.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm used to seeing like the other fuss, they're well there for that out all the time. Oh wow, amazing counter heavy into the scalpel, dealing 50%. Oh, sending out the little minion, sending out love as well. Holding down the neutral with these bombs. Oh, using the the trumpet leading to a hard knockdown, send up a bomb.
Use the mix to go for a cross up. Bomb actually gonna backfire. Gonna end up hitting Lurry. House of Bacon going to stop the super with the crow. Goes for the 5D, going to be out of range.
Oh, went for close slash. Oh, but blocks it. Actually worked out for him that time.
You're going to get the knockdown, and that's what I'm talking about. House of Bacon was expecting the command grab because things were going Lurry's way, but Lurry correctly calls it out with the close slash, gets the counter hit, and closes out the round. And I see Nupperz in chat. They just said these matchups are not good for a Goldlewis going to winners finals. It's true, but you know you can't always rely on having a good matchup when you're playing a polarizing character.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, if you didn't want to matchup problems, you pull out Happy Chaos. I mean, if you got the pocket Happy Chaos,
oh wow,
feel free, buddy.
Oh, look at that damage.
It's gonna be a
meteor, send a hammer.
Into the hammer, gets a knockdown. Has the RC to extend.
Combo, but he's looking for burst.
Oh, okay. House of Bacon didn't even want to burst there. There are certain situations where you're playing from so far behind, you'd rather set yourself up for success by doing like the really unlikely thing. And in this case, it is holding the entire combo. So like,
yeah,
if Lurry had tried to like read a burst and they give up the combo there, and then let's say House of Bacon gets the hit, now they're leading with offense, and then they still have the burst in the back end if they ever get hit in like a scrappy situation to stay aggressive. So yeah. I do respect the play. Obviously, didn't work out there, but it's all part of these mind games.
Also, I think the distance that Faust was while doing those air combos, I think when he timed the heavy, that might have been burst safe as well. I don't know. It kind of looked like it was one of those burst safe combos. Oh, wow. Amazing catch with their button. Pushing them all the way to the corner. Early game. This is some good stuff for Testament. Try to play around the neutral with their own projectile. Love being used.
It'll be a bit of a trade. Following up the projectile, Crow coming out. And this right here is Testament's win condition. And Lurry recognized it. Throughout that early burst, did not want to hold the situation.
Oh, Mini Faust.
Gonna be blocked. Unfortunately, Mini Faust gonna get rid of your punish. Chases with the mix, catches the backdash, goes for the OTG into the bomb. And that's something that House you're gonna have to respect.
To avoid bomb?
I was very surprised Lurry did not punish that teleport there. It was in slow-mo.
Oh no, getting pushed all the way into the corner. Has to eat the overhead. Real shame. Closing out that round.
Yeah, now House of Bacon is one round off of taking the set and going to winners finals to play against Nupperz.
Yeah. Doing a really good job here. Oh, catches him with Scalpel. That's a lot of damage. No, chooses to go for an
the camera messed up. The camera got mixed. The camera. So what happened there, you know, previously we saw that Lurry went for close slash OTG into cross up. This time around, they went close slash into same side command grab. So House of Bacon got all kinds of mixed. And now Lurry's in a position to win this round and possibly take us to a final game.
I have no words afterwards. That really confused
Cross
me.
up. Yeah, it was funny that the camera got mixed though.
Yeah, it's like, oh, the command. Whoa, what's happening over here? Oh wow, didn't really. Oh no.
That's not punishable.
I
thought for sure that would be punishable up close.
I think, yeah, up close that should be like what, minus?
Like
by a good chunk. Oh, using Scalpel play around the poke. That's a lot of damage. Getting the hard knockdown. Sets up two bombs. Out.
And a trumpet. Oh, unfortunately, House of Bacon going to sneak in, get the trumpet, but Lurry was waiting for it. Played around it perfectly. Has the PRC combo. Extension. No. House of Bacon not going to eat the combo this time around. Wants to play for the win. Goes for the teleport out of the corner. Lurry just needs one hit, but it's important not to be too greedy in these situations. We know you want to end it out very soon, but if you play aggressive, you can often find yourself getting hit. And that's going to be Lurry taking the game, tying it up 2-2 off that little poke there. It was a fully charged cross-up.
Yeah, do you realize how long he charged that for?
Yeah, a super long charge, which I believe left him plus, right? Which is why when he challenged, it was a trade instead of...
Yeah, plus on whiff.
Plus on whiff.
Oh, wait, they're still going?
Yeah, this is game 5.
Game 5? Really?
Yeah, we're tied up.
I thought we were in game 4, if I'm honest.
It is now 2-2.
Wow. Yeah, this has been a really good set. I've been enjoying it.
I think round start is going to be vital. And nothing happens in round start. Classic.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be House of Bacon. T-ping behind. Swapping sides a little bit. Lurry going to be chilling on P2 side. Good teleports here from Bacon.
Getting in.
Well, they thought about chasing in the air, but the love was already coming out, so they gave it up. Cross up into the meteor. That's going to be good damage.
Oh, wow.
Gets in the close slash 2. Is Bacon going to... Oh, never mind. Don't burst that. Gets the punish. PRC's in. And Lurry going to set up the command grab with the afro. This is going to be high-low mix-up for your life. Going to be cross-up, though. Not even the high-low. And they're still +2. Going to force the YRC out from Bacon. And they're going to whip the throw. Lurry, 1 round away from making the comeback happen. Backs off, goes for the scalpel. Projectiles are everywhere.
Yeah, it's insane. Oh, the donut healing him a little, you know? That's a net positive, right? Oh,
Great use of the far slash.
The state.
The one concern I have about Lurry's style of play is that they give up so much space. When their opponent aggresses, they just kind of back off.
I think it's natural for someone of Lurry's playstyle to do that. But it's not.
Yeah, but it can be scary against Testament.
Yeah, you don't want to give Testament the space to put you in the corner so they can like keep
big 5K into the close slash, goes for a dash cancel. They're probably trying to burst bait there. Goes for the 5D, can be out of range, goes for a 2K, gets the hit. Into the OTG, into the 5D.
Great burst.
Gonna be out for Bacon. Goes for the PRC throw. I don't think it kills. Right? Oh, it does. That's gonna be Lurry taking the set 3-2 over House of Bacon off an incredible comeback. And this might be the first May we've seen in a top 8 of a baccpaBrawl.
Have we not had Bella?
No. Those are, I mean, that was a different tournament.
Was it?
That was in the Invitational Team Tournament.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, the combo after wait? That doesn't happen often.
Very nice 5K. Yeah, 5K is super good option for Faust to anti-air. Especially characters that engage lower, a little bit lower, you know?
It also catches low profiling, so it's just a button to press for any occasion if they're coming near you. Oh wow. Getting a kill very early. CPU is just seeming like he's ready for this match. I think Meat might need to warm up a bit.
Wow.
Getting really aggressive early.
Yeah, I really like that run in there for Meat. Ended up catching it. They are in advantage position-wise, but CPU going to play aggressive and gets rewarded for it. Oh, well, not that aggressive, though. And you died. You died. Faust just died. Faust died.
Oh, no, it's that combo.
me with the optimal conversion to kill Faust. Oh, CPU was in the lead for so long, got counter hit 1 time, and that was it. Oh,
that's the character's thing.
CPU mashing a little hard against this Mei. Not something you generally want to do against Meis. You will often find yourself dying in 1 or 2 hits if you do this.
Yeah, Mei is the character who's trying to look for a counter hit a lot of the time. You don't want to give her that. Oh, great mash.
It's always a balancing game with Mei, because if you don't mash, you're losing. If you mash too much, you're losing. So you just got to pick your moments. Goes for the RC up conversion, and CPU not going to burst for it, but we'll have that YRC.
Oh, wow.
And that will be Meat with a fantastic read, taking the first one.
Yeah, so far Meat is playing a fairly solid aggressive game, calling out yellow roaming cancel near the end there. Not knowing that it could have came. Very clever, I've got to say, but that is a hard read, and they're going to have to be careful in situations like that again, because CPU is going to remember that, you know?
Absolutely. And Divone, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. You can never lose when you're mashing. Well, I wouldn't say that. No, you're a Bacon main, actually. You know what? You're probably right.
The Bacon main.
So CPU going to be fairly passive at the start. Is going to catch Meat with the button.
2 hammers. So, in this match, I don't think you really want to set up a lot of items, because you're going to have Mei in your face a lot of the time. Like, waiting for that opportunity to hit, you know?
Yeah, I think this is definitely not a matchup where you have the time to throw out a lot of items as you would in like the Goldlewis match. Obviously, Fast Goldlewis, a match we've seen a lot throughout these tournaments. Yeah, you do have to play a lot more active, throwing at a lot more buttons rather than items.
Yeah. And so far, whenever anyone takes a round, it just looks really convincing. There's not really been a match that's happened. It's either one almost perfect or the other one almost
Mini Faust going the wrong way. It's coming back, though. Yeah. It's not going to matter.
He's just vibing, you know.
Great catch in the jump. Jumps in with the J2K as the RC to extend.
Oh, wow.
That's going to force a burst out from Meat, and they're playing from very far behind.
Yeah. Again, making this look very convincing. Yeah, and CPU taking it.
Yeah, CPU going to take that game. That was incredibly convincing, and that is them going 1-for-1 with each other. It's going to be a tied game, and both matches that they had were convincing. CPU now going to be in the driver's seat though with that momentum. What changes do you think Meat has to make to bring this one back?
I think Meat has to mostly stay in and keep fishing for counter hits a lot of time, but they keep getting caught by these raw 5Ks, so I think if they space themselves correctly and call that out, they will just get like the meatiest. Oh my god!
Okay. We're gonna see quite the clashes at the start of the round. Both players gonna have a bar to work with it because of it, and unfortunately for CPU, that bar is gonna come back to bite him. Meat able to convert with a side switch.
Oh,
gets the 6P.
Calling out scalpel. Oh wow, the 6H.
That was really scary, going for that big charge in the 6H. Could have gotten supered. I don't think it's killing. It's killing.
May damage. Don't get hit.
I don't know why I thought it wouldn't kill. My brain is damaged.
Oh, great 6P.
Very incorrect. Afro coming out, not the best one to get, but now you can follow up the love.
Yeah,
just
love really well.
Really good counterplay there. So they actually, because love comes from like an up to down angle, Meat jumped into it first, then landed down completely safe.
Yeah. Oh, the banana helping out for Meat.
CPU immediately taking space. Gonna back off, gets the trumpet. RC into runaway, classic combo. Oh, another trumpet, not what you wanted to see. Megan be able to get that for free. Follows it up, uses the JD to lock it down, goes for the 6K and has the RC to extend.
Can it kill?
Can or will?
The answer is yes.
And that is going to be Meat, get another one on the board. How will CPU respond?
The damage output in this season is ridiculous. I mean, I know May's always had this, but it's just, like, Faust is now 50% in you, you know? Like, that's some insane stuff.
I think Meat took those games off the back of incredible meter usage.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They hold on to meter for the perfect time, and it really shows, because they turn these scrambly hits into full combos.
Oh, getting called out for their pokes. Using the trumpet. Oh,
very fantastic backdash there. Yeah, the reason throw was such a good option there for Meat is because you would avoid the trumpet entirely. So CPU recognized that, just starts mashing backdash, and you know, it worked out for him. Clearly.
Yeah, he just showed amazing awareness for the situation, and this should kill.
It absolutely will. We're really going tat for tat here, back and forth.
Yeah, again, there's no real matches happening. It's either one person beats the hell out of them, or the other one does. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's going to be a whip command grab again, but it was such a good read, though, for me, because CPU is very clearly holding that.
Oh, jumping over love really well, but the yellow Roman cancel, pushing him back.
Engage the 5K, going to get the hit, throws at the item. Hammer not going to do much, but will end up extending into the close slash and the banana and the mini Faust for the plus frames. Okay. Uses the S often to immediately challenge the RC to stay safe. One hit is all CPU is going to need, and that is going to be all tied up. We're going to a game 5, and you know, you got to be a little concerned here if you're CPU, because we really have been going back and forth. So, you know, me took the first one, CPU got the second one. Me took the third, CPU took the fourth, and you know, if you're me, you got to be feeling pretty confident.
What if they somehow draw every round here for no reason whatsoever?
Yeah, they'd have to play off stream then if we went to quadruple overtime.
Yeah, all I've got to say, again, there's not really been a match that's been happening. It's either one person gets an interaction and that's it, you know, and that's the way it has been so far. So I can't see that changing. Then again, they've been going poke for poke so far.
CPU gonna get caught in the aggression, gets back thrown. Wow. The first time we've seen it, goes for the TP into the backdash, calls out the throw.
Try to keep him locked down in the corner, not really working out, getting caught by the 2H. Then the close slash.
Chases with the 5Ps into the command grab.
The 5Ps.
And oh no!
Oh no.
Whoa. And Meat goes for the hero burst. This is setting up CPU for a great way to close out the set. Goes for the 5D, and
overhead.
CPU not going to be one round away from taking it. Somehow, so CPU actually made a bit of a mistake there. They got the hit and didn't convert it. But sometimes making the wrong play is the right play, because Meat Gonna lose their burst in the confusion.
Oh, no.
And now they don't. Okay, well, maybe I spoke too soon.
Oh, no.
Meat gonna do 50% off a hit and has the meter here. Opposite, hold on to it for neutral. Probably gonna be like S-Dolphin here into RC. Fantastic challenge though from CPU. Coast building some meter as well. Meat gonna have 2 bars. Gets command grabbed.
Okay, setting up the afro. Backdashes the 2S?
It's looking so clean.
Did he just backdash 2S? You can do that?
Surely even Faust super kills here, right?
No,
surely.
It's Faust.
Surely Faust super kills here.
Watch, still alive. Ah! It's Faust. It's Faust.
And Meat still has 2 bars to work with.
And an afro.
And picks up
the cross. It wasn't a cross.
There was
Wait,
cross.
It was a cross.
I got mixed too. I thought it was same side. And that's gonna be CPU taking the set 3-2 over Meat in what has been the most intense series of the day.
Oh right. It hit me with the couldn't connect, so I'm
I'll solo cast it then. Flowerman gonna get the stand, goes for the Arbiter sign, gets the knockdown, jumps in with a JS, gonna force the burst out from CrispyCthulu. Fantastic use of the 6P there to stop the engagement. Big 684 there, gonna stuff the button. Is gonna be able to take a turn off the back of the drone as well. Jumps right over the normal, takes another one. Great backdash in the Arbiter sign. But little did CrispyCthulu know there'd be 3 of them in a row. Goes for the PRC into the throw, gonna whiff due to the other PRC following right afterwards. Both players trying to play footsies, which is a little surprising. As Goldlewis here, I would opt to try to play a little more aggressively, but it is certainly working out here for CrispyCthulu today. Jumps into the chest, gonna have a turn, force the burst out from Flowerman. Gonna be 6P into the projectile, and that will be it. Flowerman taking the first round. Big hit on the 5H. Gets another knockdown as well. We are gonna see a crow here. And this right here, I always say it, it's the Testament win condition. Very difficult to get out if you don't have defensive options waiting for this exact moment. And it's going to be counter hit after counter hit into another counter hit, into the wall break. And the Arbiter sign low will be enough to close out this round with a perfect. Now, first round, I would say Cthulhu really was playing super well. The slow gameplay was really working. They had their opportunities to get in and win. Unfortunately, Flowerman did hold onto that burst until they really needed it. Made a really good burst, and that is very, very huge.
From what I saw, that looked a little rough for CrispyCthulu. Near the ending, at the start, it was a weird neutral match. Wait, did he change to Potemkin or connection lost? No, I need to see this. No.
Oh, it's gonna be CrispyCthulu swapping to the Potemkin. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about the Potemkin Testament matchup, since you are our resident Potemkin panda.
All right, so season 1 was a little rougher.
By the way, you're a little quiet. You might want to get a little closer.
Sorry.
Yep.
So season 1 was a little rough for Potemkin. It was a tough time, genuinely, right? Well, not for Potemkin, for Testament, right? But now it's changed, and now it's Testament favored. You can still use Slidehead as a main counterplay too, but oh wow!
I know you're watching it from delayed, but yeah, CrispyCthulu just had a fantastic round. Going to get another early knockdown. Goes for the Potemkin Buster. Fantastic backdash from Flowerman. Use the TP into the low.
But yeah, this matchup is a lot better for Testament. I would say Potemkin can still run it, but it's one of those ones where Testament can definitely play it now and take lead a lot more often.
And speaking of taking lead, we're going to see a very nice close slash confirm into the super for Testament, and it will be enough to close out the round. Extends off the super into a close slash. Unfortunately, though, CrispyCthulu not out of it yet. Has the RC to extend as well. And they're going to have a bar here. Goes for the PRC into the pop buster again. Not going to be enough. Flowerman going to take the round. By the way, if you're watching the stream, please don't try to cast because you're just behind.
No, I'm sorry. I love seeing Potemkin.
All right, we are going to see that meaty Garuda going for another pop buster. CrispyCthulu just keeps going for him. Unconditionable. No, you don't do it again. Okay, commits to the meter and going to get bursted out. The slide heads are coming. Hammer falls in. Gonna be a nice hit here for Flowerman. So many hammer falls. And very nice hit. Goes for the close slash. Gonna be backdash, though, from Flowerman. Jumps in. That's gonna be a gold burst. Potemkin has so many opportunities to use meter here. Yeah, they're waiting for the teleport. And we're probably gonna see it here. Oh, it was a fake teleport. Combos into the super. It's gonna be so much damage. And now it is a one-hit game here for Potemkin. 6K gonna whiff. Panda very concerned in the background. Jumps in, gets the hit, not gonna confirm. Oh, both players playing very patient. They don't want to be the one to make the mistake. Both players throwing out pokes. Almost going to hit, not necessarily going to, though. Goes to the 5D, and that is going to be CrispyCthulu getting in the board, tying up the set 1-1. The counter pick really working.
Okay, CrispyCthulu and all that. Can I have a second to rejoin the lobby, please? Because I want to watch this. I want to cast this. I like Potemkin.
Try to get in.
No, I need rejoin. I need to see this, but I'm watching it and I'm like, I'm really enjoying it. He's playing it very well. I love the way he's playing around this matchup, and the Testament is also adapting over time. It's fun. It's fun, and I want to see more, and I actually want to cast it.
Well, let's hope you can make it in time. Gonna be a nice Mega Fist to get in. Gets the counter hit on the far slash. Combos in the Hammerfall. Burst coming out from CrispyCthulu. Going for these slide heads, really trying to catch Testament, going for a projectile. Jumps right over Potemkin, just like that. You're the one that's cornered, going to go for the overhead. That is going to get the knockdown. And this is a very difficult position for Testament, but a well-timed slide ahead. And CrispyCthulu, no. A great super, going to do some good damage. Unfortunately, CrispyCthulu still going to be in the corner. Going to be pretty difficult to get out. Challenge with the far slash. Going to get caught by the overhead Arbiter sign. And this right here is exactly what Testament wants to do. But a great challenge to the 2S, though. Cthulhu not out of it yet. Throwing out pokes. Gonna get caught. Going for that 6K. Back to back. A little bit of an oddball choice, but if it works, as they say.
It could have been a misinput for Kara Megafist to
True.
play around the pokes.
That is correct, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Big far slash. Gonna call out the armor. And this looking really rough for CrispyCthulu in this game.
Oh, no.
Slide head, gonna trade. Gets rid of the Yoki because of it. Goes for the slide head, probably gonna be a punish, absolutely. And Flowerman gonna use meter excellently there to call out the slide head and close out the second game. Were you able to watch?
See this. Yeah. Okay, I'm setting the spectators. Right. I left and joined back. See, the problem is I couldn't see who the player was, and I'm hoping I see it now. God damn! No, please don't. I want to see this. Oh, I can see it now. Let's go.
Love that. You want to start us off since you weren't able to talk before?
Yeah, sure.
Kick us off.
Oh wow, he's got a funny mod on. So far, 6H round start. That is probably the biggest risk that you can take as Potemkin. It's longer than your slide head. Oh wow, getting caught by Stain Set and the slide head didn't really work out. Has to play around these Arbiter Signs really well. Good Kara slide head. Keeps them in the corner. Avoids the poke. Keeps them in the corner with all these moves. Locked down with the... Oh, gets bursted away.
Yeah, I was looking rough for Flowerman there. They built a ton of risk, and fortunately they were able to get out of the corner on the back of the burst.
Yeah, again, Flowerman did an amazing job blocking all of that pressure coming in. Oh, wow. Now he has to hold this in the corner.
Now, I don't know if you saw it, but CrispyCthulu actually made incredible adaptations. They went for like 6 pop busters in a row, and now they are going for all strikes. And because of the meter, they're going to have enough damage to kill and take the round.
He did 5K there. That means he knows his Kara back Mega Fist combos. I would like to see some of that. Now he's getting comboed through the wall. This is going to be some... Look at that damage from round start. Oh, the Hammerfall counter hit. This is good, okay. Oh, baits the super.
Baits the super, punishes with the pop buster, and now has meter, and this is a very dangerous position to be in for Flowerman.
Oh,
goes for the PRC, and okay, it's over. No, it's over.
Okay, lockdown time.
Oh, God.
Okay, you went for YRC.
Yeah,
it's
YRC,
not your turn.
not the move. Oh, messed up the Kara. Has the IC to extend here, though, and that's going to be plus. And that's going to be plus. Oh, tried to do it again.
Oh, wow.
Once again, every time Flowerman has gone for burst, Cthulhu has lost a bar of meter. No!
Oh,
Hold up the teleport with the air throw. And now we're all tied up. We're going to a game 5. These matches have not disappointed.
So the thing that he did there at the end, where he did heavy into quick red RC Garuda, that is a free-frame gap. Again, there's ways to still do that, even though they changed the PRC mechanic. And that is the main way to do it now. But the thing is, as you saw Flowerman, with the really well-timed bursts, making it so he didn't have to hold those Garudas, he just played around it really clever. Oh, the round start. What's he going to go for? Mega Fist. Such a gentleman.
Unfortunately, going to be called out, though. Now Flowerman's going to get going. Jumps in, fantastic anti-air with the 5P / going to call it a backdash as well. Gets a knockdown with the slide head, and what a beat on the heat knuckle. It was a car heat knuckle, actually. Wow, you're right. That's going to be good damage. Here. Has the RC. This time goes for the strike. Able to block the gold burst in time. PRC, okay, close slash and a close slash. Gonna close out the round, and Cthulhu, 1 round off taking the set. Red Star Pop Buster, you have to. Goes for the heat knuckle. Gonna get caught.
No, that's actual insanity.
I think Flowerman has noticed that Cthulhu is taking a lot of risks at round start, so they opted to just throw out a button. Good use of the flip.
Great flick, but amounted to nothing.
I don't know how this works here.
Oh no.
I don't know how this works.
They're gonna trade.
Yeah, one of these is a little better though. Trade-wise.
Yeah. Oh no, and he jumped. That's his problem. Okay, both players. This is the double Luigi. Can we get a Potemkin in top 6, or is the Testament gonna take it?
Both players opting to play pretty defensive. Gets a knockdown with the slide head though, and there's no burst to save Flowerman this time around.
Combo.
Combos into the car back Mega Fist. It's so much. It's still going.
He messed up.
CrispyCthulu looking to do 66% off the hit. Goes for a slide head, gonna whiff. Flowerman waiting for the opportunity to jump in, and they find it perfectly. Take a ton of space with the air dash, and I don't know if there's enough.
Hammer fall. I don't. No, it's not gonna kill. Wait, it's gonna kill.
Yeah, no, not with burst. Gonna be stained. Gets the knockdown.
That's a
Mega Fist in. Big flick in the projectile. Has to use the RC, burst it out, and we're going to completely even say this strike throw for your life. Goes for the close dash, going to be backdash.
Oh, goddamn.
Has the RC, oh, it's going to be the 2-way to close out the set. It's going to be Rat versus CPU. Rat, person that lost to Nupperz in winter side in a very close set, and CPU just coming off a fantastic win over Meat.
Yeah, doing a really good job playing around this neutral, both players. Good job getting in, using the burst to make sure he didn't have to hold that. Oh. Sending out the Meteor. Didn't help.
Meteor didn't help at all. Meteor does actually have a minimum distance where it's just not going to hit anything. And Rat sat in that distance, didn't recognize that it wasn't going to touch him. Respected it, but it, you know, it worked out for him, though. They're going to get the hit. They're going to have Meteor here for the super. Opts to go for the 5D and keep the Meteor for neutral.
Yeah, did a really good job.
Running with the S-Disc into the PRC, and that's what I was talking about earlier today. Doing a mid-screen, just not as cutthroat as it is in the corner.
Yeah.
Both players can meet the Meteor. Gonna work out for CPU, though. Close to getting a bar as well. They mix in. They assumed that they'd get the Meteor in time. Not gonna work for him. And now this is a dire situation for CPU. Goes for the YRC. Jails into 3 lows. CPU gonna have a bar to work with if they want to do it, or a burst to work. I mean, goes for the air down on the JPs. That's gonna leave Rat with the pixel. Go for the cross up last second, and that will be CPU taking the first round.
Was that like frame 1 cross up? Was that like
not frame 1?
That was like frame 1.
It is fast though, but not frame 1. No.
Oh, I don't mean the move coming out, just him crossing up with the minion. You know?
Oh yeah, no, that's probably frame 1. Yeah.
Oh wow, doing an amazing job pushing them into the core. Look at the damage.
Gonna be out of range though for the 2S. Gonna drop because of it. And Rat once again running under the opponent using close slash to anti-air. Super valuable strategy as Millia, who has that really high hitting close slash, goes for the cross up. Runs up, goes for the command grab though. And CPU in a great position here. Gets the mix going, goes for the 5D, gonna be able to combo off this, and are you gonna burst in time? CPU waiting for that burst, able to bait it. And that is going to be CPU taking the first one.
Again, amazing awareness from CPU. He's noticing these resources. He's playing around them really well. You gotta enjoy his Faust whenever he's playing. But yeah, this does seem like quite the odd matchup. Both players need to play around with their pokes, going back and forth and stuff like that. And it's this game is really one of those games where you get a hard knockdown, that's you set for quite a while. So it's really interesting to see where this goes.
I'm excited to see Millia get going this round. Yeah, okay.
Nope,
An early
nope.
2K2D, immediately CPU is ready to burst out. You don't want to hold that.
CPU is bursted every time a 2K2Ds happen, and I don't blame him. That is a
No, that's what you should do against
Fair
Millia.
enough. Yeah, don't let the war crime start, you know. Oh wow, caught mashing on the 5P. Now he has to eat this. Is it how much?
Gonna be some good damage.
Oh, wow.
I don't know
Good
exactly how Millia changed going from Season 1 to Season 2, but it seems like they have a lot more aerial options and pressure options.
Oh, great 6P. Yeah, apparently it's just mostly better air game and poke better. that's my knowledge of
I do know about the poke better. I know their far slash got better, although we haven't really seen much of it throughout these sets.
Oh, voids the meteor.
You got a
Good
meteor?
stuff.
I'll just run up, bro. I got mixed? No, you did.
Don't you know? Fro's having vulnerability, everything else. This is such a
They're
shame.
2 frames, therefore it beats all your moves.
Wake up,
Show
Fro.
me your faster move, I dare you.
Oh, great air throw. Keep them locked down. Oh, grabs the
CPU
out of the butt.
recognized that that was throw punishable. Got the hit.
Nope.
Rat using the patented BRC in the air.
Both players using fairly decent ways to try and approach each other, but it looks like CPU is taking the aggression. Oh, wow. Now, chat.
Certainly.
Will it kill?
It's Millia. It's Millia. It's Millia. No, 100%. 100%. Okay, good.
It's killing.
Whew.
You're ready to be all like, oh, for, you know, it's like, he needs to get it sometimes, man. He really deserves it. Oh, great
Big hit in the
J2K.
J2K. Converts off the 5K. Yeah, so Faust can, like, pretty much convert off any hit. It's just that the conversions are, like, 2 or 3 hits, you know?
Yeah. I'm just surprised it reached that far. Oh, wow. Great stuff on
That's
the
what the normals are for.
Oh, wow. Oh, the triple cross-up?
Yeah, very difficult to deal with, and will be able to convert off it. Unfortunately, they might have been too high for a super, so they just threw out the close slash, hoping it would kill. And, okay, fortunately for them, able to close out the round with a 6B, and that is going to be Rat, tying up the set 1-1.
Yeah, that 6P was like, it was designed to catch that slow-mo moment, you know? It just had to happen. You just can't 6P there, you know?
Have we seen Millia get swatted out of the air once so far? Like with a Faust 6B?
I have no idea.
Not that it's really easy to do,
My
but
guess is...
I know when I'm playing against Faust, I'm getting 6-speed all the doodah day, all the time, and no matter what I'm doing. I can be full screen, and Millia's throwing out preemptive 6Bs.
Yeah, my problem is I'm getting
Or Faust,
6P
both characters. True.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 2K winning the clash scenario.
Goes for the cross up. Millia gonna get the hit, but the bomb was there to save CPU. Challenge of the 2-piece. Backs off. Re-engage the 5K. Gets the knockdown. BRC's in. Oh, has to deal with the burn. Oh, no, once again, the bomb is there to save the day.
This is one of the strengths about playing Faust. You have so many combo breaker skills. Like, his defense isn't just burst. It's also many Faust, bomb,
Mix.
wait.
Mix.
Oh, wow. Did a really good job.
It's not gonna kill, but yeah, I mean,
You're getting
obviously
connected.
looking good. I imagine
A
Rat is
teabag?
stalling right now to get the meter in time, and the Capel will be enough to close out the round.
Yeah, doing a really good job here with Millia. You don't get to see Millias play that well often.
Because there's not many people that stuck with Millia throughout their doomsday days.
I don't blame them. The amount of Millias I've seen going like, yeah, I can do better if I just played another character. I need to stop this. It's a real shame when people can't play the characters they like playing. Oh wow, sending out the trumpet. Gets it himself, it's gonna be really good. Oh, swat them out there, but now 6P.
Yeah,
Me,
I don't know about that
oh,
PRC
yeah.
usage, because now you're still locked down, and now you don't have the meter for the strike throw.
And that's getting combo, right? No.
Yeah, and even at the end of all this, CPU gonna have meter to back himself up. Goes over the mix, and force the burst out from Rat. PRCs when they're under, and Rat somehow, oh, well, they somehow get out of the situation, but the Ton was waiting right for them. Jumps him in the JH, then goes for a cross-up into another overhead, into another cross-up, and the situation just continues to loop. Goes for an OTG overhead. They thought it would kill, it didn't! And so unfortunate. Rat, a completely winning position. Oh, thrown away because they thought an OTG would kill. Very unfortunate.
So far, it's taking it. Oh, wow. Plays it around 6 really well.
By the way, your mic's a little laggy. Do you want to reset Discord and I can drag you in again? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Gonna get the hit to the wall, has the meter, and that is absolutely going to be it. That's going to be Rat taking initiative in the... Oh, well... Oh, okay, it's not going to be it, I guess. They do have the positive bonus, though. And the cap will be there to shut down the round with the perfect. And that will be Rat going up 2-1 in the set. Just misspoke a little earlier, no big deal. A little bit of a misspeak. Let's drag Panda back in here. What's up?
Hello? That's a bear?
No, you do not.
Yeah, dude, I noticed that my Wi-Fi is like going all over the place.
I'm dragging you out, brother.
Oh, wow. All right, give me a sec.
Okay. Just definitely try to fix it. Definitely try to fix it.
All right.
Ember Talks, thank you for the rate of 6. Hopefully you had a good stream. Thank you, thank you. CPU gonna run him with a 5K. Has the bomb hanging around Rat. Rat opted to challenge it early rather than get pushed back into the bomb and then hold another turn. Worked out for him. Buttons are a-flying. And able to catch Millia out of the sky and actually convert it. Throws out the item. Ton not going to do much there because Millia was already in the sky. And gonna have to wire C to get out of the situation. Gels into a low. Baits the burst! Not going to be enough to kill, but it will lead to a devastating situation here for Millia. Strike throw. Wire C's out. Goes for the cross-up. Into another cross-up. Backdashes the throw. And CPU survives the mix and closes out the round. Both players looking for a hit. Rat going to get started earlier. Backdashes the throw. Earlier in this set, we actually saw CPU get that throw there, and this time Rat was waiting for it. The conditioning. Multiple items are coming out. Unfortunately, that second one was a trumpet. Not able to assist CPU in the situation. And goes for the double super combo to close out the round. Rat, 1 round off taking the set and eliminating CPU from the tournament. Backs off, tries to play patiently. Probably was trying to bait the J2K to whiff punish it. Unfortunately, misspaced it slightly. And that trumpet is going to be here to save the day for CPU. Rat going to get the hit, though. Walks up, goes for the throw. Bit of BM there. Gets the hit. Has another bar to work with. And now you are in the mix zone. Somehow, CPU makes it out by challenging with 2D. Gets it with J2K. And now the situation is entirely flipped. It's going to be an overhead into the PRC. Converts into the wall. Gets the hit. Not going to be enough to kill. But we'll have that positive bonus. Backdashes the 6P. Gets the punish with the 2P. And we are going to a game 5.
All right.
Yeah, it's not fixed. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. It's not fixed.
It's not fixed.
No.
Okay.
Have you tried press Control R? Press Control R.
No, well, it's not Discord. It's probably my adapter that I've gotten right now.
I need you to stop talking. Fix it.
I'll be
Fix it, messmate. Why does he? Bro, why does he keep talking? You guys are gonna just. He just kept talking. I'm like, no, please stop. Just let me know when it's fixed. Oh, man. Game 5. Rat versus CPU. It's been intense. Rat has been very patient at these round starts, just waiting for CPU to make a mistake. And there was right there, CPU. Tuned out for just a second. Rat able to run in. Gets a knockdown. Probably going to be across it. Oh, the same side. And CPU had it. Tries to chase for the JH. CPU going to challenge the J2K into the mix. Getting these hits consistently, trying to bait out a super. I just noticed we've seen a lot of YRCs throughout, speaking of the devil, for both these players, and neither of them really want to hold what the other person is cooking. And we haven't seen a lot of supers. Supers obviously a lot more difficult to go for against Millia, because very often a lot of the stuff they're doing is safe, or there are mind games to play where they can bait it out. And Rat now going to be at set point, by the way. But when it comes to Faust, I would imagine we'd see a lot more supers. Runs up, gets the banana, going to be anti-air by the close slash. Rat converts it to the ground. And CPU forced to burst to avoid the Oki. Runs up, goes for the command grab. It's going to be a whiff. Back dashes. Trying to bait out these landings. Or buttons. Gets the hit with the love. And a counter hit with the 2S. Force the burst out from Rat. Backs off, throws in another love. Waiting for the air. Not going to be able to anti-air it in time. Rat consistently engaging from the air. CPU decides, hey, I'll just anti-air you from the air. Gets the hit. Has the RC to extend. Backs off. Has to respect this meter. Does not want to get supered. Goes for the JP. Into the J2K. And for like the fourth time in this tournament, we're going to a final game, final round situation. Rat going to get started early. Gets 2K2D. No burst here for CPU. Going to be forced to guess. Guess is wrong. And JD going to get CPU out of the situation entirely. Runs up, goes for a super delayed low, gets the hit on Rat into the command grab. Rat has to block all the pressure, goes for a 5D last second, gets the burst though to save the day. Right before they died, CPU going to have the meter in time to close out the set. Top 6. Loser side, CrispyCthulu opting to stay on the Potemkin after the last win, and House of Bacon getting off the Testament, back to their roots on the Zato for this matchup. That is going to be really hit. Actually, I'll let you take the initiative. You weren't here last time.
That's fair. So basically, when he gets Garuda on an air hit, he can get good Oki now. So when he gets that in this matchup, it's a good thing. It's actually insanely good now.
Yeah, previously when you hit the Garuda impact, they would just fly away and you wouldn't get Oki. Now you do, and it's really, really good. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing backdash into the throw. Going to whip the far slash, but stays in regardless. And that's me, CrispyCthulu, taking the first one.
You know, nobody ever blocks the 6K PRC Pop Buster.
You are in the game spectating, right?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Nice. Okay, it's going to be a 5P anti-air. Gets conversion into the hard knockdown, goes for a 6K. It's going to mess up the Potemkin Buster once again. Nice knockdown with the side head. Big hit in the close slash. Force the burst out of House of Bacon. And CrispyCthulu constantly going for these Hammerfall PRC Pop Busters. If they just use close slash instead, they win all of these situations. But every time they picked Potemkin Buster and it's failed.
See, the main reason why he's going for it is because of the new meter changes. It makes it worth going for it because you lose no meter doing quick PRC Pop Buster.
Yeah.
Oh wow, keeping a good. Oh, that's dirty.
It's gonna mess up, but you know the effort was there. Messed up the command grab, and you don't miss a command grab against the command grab guy.
Did he just almost convert off of counter hit jab?
Possibly. Speaking of conversion, though, that is gonna be House of Bacon turning one hit into death.
So the thing about this matchup is that once Zao gets going, Potemkin has
no defensive options, I presume.
Yes, there's not many ways to fight against Zao pressure. You have like the smallest gaps to fight back, essentially. Oh wow, great conversion off of the 5H. Oh, using Flick yet again. And that's killing.
Yeah.
No wall splat.
Yeah, no wall splat in the 6H. That's going to give House of Bacon an opportunity to burst. And now the Zato offense begins.
Yeah, no, you have to hold this. And that's oh no, never mind. You don't have to hold anything. You're a king. You use Mega Fist in a nurse.
That was a good use of Mega Fist to get rid of Eddie. Flies in, able to PRC afterwards. That's not plus anymore, is it? If you PRC after it? No, no, it's still plus. It's still plus, right? You just don't get the follow-up Garuda.
Yeah, it's still the same, because there's no more continued slowdown. You can't get Garuda, but close slash is still an option that you can go for.
Absolutely. And that is going to be CrispyCthulu taking the first one over the Zato. Which is a little surprising because I think you started earlier, but Potemkin doesn't do great against Zato.
Oh yeah, it's like 7-3 Zato, I swear.
Yeah.
It's a case of like in this matchup, where characters that have long pokes, good ways to keep you locked down, are just really good against Potemkin. He's like the master of that, right? So it's a really rough matchup. There's not many gaps where you can fight back. Is a genuine nightmare because you have a 8-frame 2P. If it was 7-frame, that would actually change everything. As insane as that sounds.
Yeah, because you'd be able to deal with the Pierce gap, right?
Yeah. Oh wow, doing a really good job to give
Big
it
on
back.
the 2S. A little too far to go for the Potemkin Buster.
Oh no, you could have gone for it. You just wasn't ready for it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think you could actually go that far with it.
Oh, you can do it from any distance.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yeah, but you have to react to it. That's the only problem.
Well, it's not a problem. It's really easy to react to, actually. You know, I was doing that my day one with Potemkin.
You were.
And 5D going to be enough to hit, but won't actually convert off of it. That being said, House of Bacon still in an amazing position to close one out. And there's the 5D that will close out the round.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's like if he gets him locked down, Potemkin can't really fight back. He needs to hold it until he has meter, or he has to choose a really random option. Yeah. Oh, great backdash in the close slash, and he's going to keep him locked down. Missed him, the Garuda.
Goes for the perfect backdash, makes it a great situation, just messes up the Garuda timing. It's so unfortunate. A great slide, slide head though. Gets in and burst bait as well. Oh. Completely purposeful, clearly. Goes for the fast cancel into the Garuda. Still plus, goes for the 6K to frame trap, and that is going to be the end of the turn. Fantastic defense there from House of Bacon. Playing very patient, gets the 2H counter hit, and speaking of burst, accidental burst baits.
Just use Gigantor Kai, trust me.
That was baited. Oh, didn't get the punish though. Why didn't that work?
You mistimed it. That does work. He just mistimed it.
So unfortunate. And despite looking so good for CrispyCthulu. What?
You what?
I'm shocked.
Kill Frog into Pot Buster. That's actual insanity. That's actual insanity.
I'm speechless.
So, that's another problem with this matchup that you just dealt with so well, is that your only move to kill Frog is 6P. Oh, great anti-air JP. Doing a really good job here in the neutral. Getting the cross up on him. Both. Oh wow. Zao is sitting on 2 bars of meter. He can convert any time, and that's a scary thing. Both players sitting on the bar.
Goes for the Pot Buster. Yep, House Bacon to jump out.
JD.
Big hit in the JD. Able to take a turn here, and now House of Bacon does have a bar to work with. We're going to see the YRC not going to be blocked by CrispyCthulu.
Oh, great back Mega Fist. Oh,
the heat knuckle in.
What a king.
All right, this game was absolutely stolen. This game was absolutely stolen, but that's not to say that CrispyCthulu didn't just make the best moves ever. I cannot believe that we saw 6P into Pot Buster to close out that second round from a completely winning position of House of Bacon. And somehow they were able to convert that into a W after taking that third game. And CrispyCthulu going to be up 2-0 in the bad matchup that is Potemkin Zato.
Yeah, that's the insane thing is that, like I said, there's not many ways to play around Frog as Potemkin. You only have 6P, and that's a really slow recovery move. And the fact that you followed up with Pot Buster is actually Galaxy Brain. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Oh wow, getting called out. Oh, great far slash, keeping them in the corner. A lot of damage with this eddy pressure as well.
Wow, use the double jump, gets out of the way.
Both players are back to mid screen using Slade Head.
It's so interesting how CrispyCthulu has been using Potemkin's poor defensive options to get out of such dire situations. I'm really, really impressed. Like, I got to take some notes.
Chosen right every time. Oh no! Oh wait, he was able to block it. Great JD kill Eddie. Oh wow! Using
and gets a knockdown afterwards. Goes for a second one. House of Bacon correctly jumping out of these Garudas though.
Yeah, now he has to hold this all the way to the corner. It's not going to kill as Potemkin. He has the unit.
But House of Bacon will have that bar and will be winning the round start to take that first one.
Slash. Yeah,
immediately locked down. Going to be using Mega Fist, though, to get rid of the Eddy. House of Bacon already has it back, though. Jumps in with the JS, forces the burst out from CrispyCthulu.
Yeah, now he's stuck in the corner here. Like I said, not many ways to deal with Eddie.
Out of range on the
pressure when
5D,
like
but got caught trying to punish. It's really tricky with Zato, because if that 5D whiffs, that doesn't mean it's really the end of their turn. Zato, still doing Zato things.
Like I said, it's like not many ways you can fight this pressure. This pot. Oh, wow.
And you're locked down. Yeah, it's going to be the lows, and that will be House of Bacon responding with a game of their own. Now just imagine if we saw the Goldlewis swap right here.
2-1, right?
Yeah, this is 2-1 for CrispyCthulu.
See, I think if he... The thing is, CrispyCthulu is not really getting a lot of meter due to the fact that...
that they're losing round start.
Yeah, they're losing round start, and then you have to
and I was correct.
Swap the Goldlewis. All right, that means we're tagging in and out. That means you're taking lead.
I did have a bit of a hunch here because their Potemkin did seem a little bit solved there, given that House of Bacon was turning round start into block strings into you don't get to play. But with Goldlewis, round start becomes a little more difficult because you have some good round start options, JD, Far Slash in particular. We're going to see CrispyCthulu guess wrong in the round start, immediately get punished for it, challenges the Far Slash, and gets the drone out, able to take a ton of space. Potemkin couldn't dream of taking this much space, and it's going to be a knockdown with a 5K into the 684, deleting the Eddie and taking a turn, chase the JD, and that... Oh, fantastic use of Far Slash to delete the frog. Honestly, I haven't seen this great a play. Playing... Oh, yeah, CrispyCthulu's a madman. I haven't seen this great anti-Zato gameplay in so long. And it's on characters that don't beat Zato at all. They lose to Zato.
It's actually insane. It's actually insane. But here's a thing that is actually great changing to Goldlewis. You have more options to kill Frog now. So you're no longer locked down by that move, and you have ways to play around it a lot better.
Use the 684, RC's afterwards to be able to throw out a poke. Stops the jump of the JD, and this is pain for House of Bacon, but a fantastic challenge of the 2Ps. And CrispyCthulu's free round just turned into some competition. Throws out the drone, following it up, jumps into the oppose. Gonna have to give up a free turn, goes for a backdash, not gonna work. And the 5D gonna open up Crispy.
Yeah, and this is gonna be some more Zato pressure coming up.
The pressure does not stop here. It takes you all the way to the corner off of a single low hit.
However, max security meter, I wonder what we're gonna see. He chooses his gun. I was expecting to see a drone.
Eddie did actually get deleted there because of the gun, so it worked out very, very well. Unfortunately, that was a guess for your life situation.
Yeah.
And honestly, might just get shipped. No, it's going to be an empty low. And House of Bacon needs this round.
As long as Zato has meter, he keeps you locked down.
Round start's important here. Okay, could have been a Far Slash. Far Slash from Crispy would have won that. 2P going to get punished with a 2H. Not going to be the big combo, fortunately. But that 5D will take you all the way to the corner.
Killing Eddie. Using
gun comes out. Throwing out lots of preemptive 5Ks, trying to delete the Eddie. House of Bacon picking their moments to send the Eddie in, and JD going to get the knockdown. We need to see, it is going to be a YRC bait. BRC coming out though. Into the command grab.
This is going to be really nasty as Max Eddie meter. He's got you locked in the corner. What are you going for? Great 6P.
The preemptive 6P into the 684 gets in. This should kill.
This should kill. This should kill.
Crispy with the nice conversion. Turns the hit into a corner combo and wins the set 3-1. What fantastic set.
What?
Just a fantastic set. Honestly, Crispy showing mastery of both Potemkin and Goldlewis in a tough matchup. Yeah, so instead of learning the matchup, Nupperz opting to pull out the Axel, a character that they played previously, I'm pretty sure. Throws out the burst, gonna be a whiff.
Yeah, Nupperz choosing the Axel seems like such an odd thing considering he plays Goldlewis. I like to imagine that every Goldlewis hates Axel, so they'll never touch him. Actually,
a lot of Goldlewis has started with Axel. Smoib, Nupperz, that's probably it. That's probably the whole list, actually. No, wait, and God, why am I forgetting his name? I know the guy, I love the guy.
Darkrai?
No.
Seichan?
No.
Oh wow.
No.
I'm trying to think of people who
love
play
that
Goldlewis.
Guy too. I feel like an idiot right now, not remembering his name. Regardless, though.
Gober?
No, just stop.
Oh, the 6K keeping him locked down. He's doing a really good job with Axel here, but getting 6 speed on the 5P.
Yeah, very nice aggressive 6P there. Say Jam, the famous Axel player.
Yes.
Very nice 6P though. And get pure C. What? A completely stolen situation.
Does he have super PRC? And I've never known this. Oh wow. 6P'ing him out the sky, keeping him in the corner. Oh, the 5D. And he's gonna be able to lock him into Afro as well. So it's gonna be really good after a wall break. Yeah,
gonna get the JD and take a turn.
Great throw.
So, all right, Lurry got the JD there. Oh, I just realized I didn't update the thing.
Yo, the flaming Afro?
Yeah, flaming Afro, looking kind of nice there in the end screen. That's gonna be Nupperz taking the first one. But if you didn't recognize that situation there, Faust did get the JD, and technically, Nupperz was going to have to give up a turn at some point, but because they blocked the JD so high, they were able to catch Lurry landing, go for the run-up throw, because Lurry wasn't plus at that moment. They were just going to be plus in like 5, 6 seconds.
Because of how high it was.
Yeah.
Because of how high it was. Yeah. It was really good counterplay, realizing that he didn't block it where he should have.
Yeah, that's the risk of going for these JDs as Faust players. And speaking of risk, goes for the mix, gonna be blocked, force the burst out. Nupperz gonna get an early hit.
Oh, great J2K. See, this is weird because Faust no longer gets to play that keep away game, get the pokes ready. Now he has to be in your face. You know, he's no longer going to be able to throw items. He has to be in Axel's face.
Wow, the teleport PRC into the close slash. You were talking about that earlier, that Lurry had been going for a lot of strikes after the teleport, which has been doing wonders for him.
Yeah. It's very different to other Faust. Just that small thing makes him such a different Faust, and I find that very interesting. Choosing strike instead of throw, insanity. Oh wow, doing a really good job. Keeping them
Nupperz zoning has been very, very clean. Fantastic call with the 6K. Jumps up, avoids the throw, and beats the burst, gets the knockdown into the RC. Takes Faust all the way to the corner. Stays in. Oh, it's making it look easy. Runs up, locking it down with the buttons. Big trade in the 5P. That's going to do wonders for Nupperz. Corner pressure here. Backs off. Gives up a ton of space. And Lurry making a very good read. Running up, going for that 6P.
Doing a really good job here. Sent up. Keep them locked down.
Probably a burst here. Yep. Nupperz wants to end the set right here, right now. They have the meter advantage. Lurry has low HP. Nothing going for him unless it stalls out for a burst. That's going to be a knockdown. It's going to be strike throw for your life. No, unfortunately for Lurry, they're going to mess up the meaty timing, and that's going to be Nupperz taking another game off the fuzzy overhead.
Oh, well, I think Lurry's rocking the same color as CPU, and that's confusing me a little. Because I was like, wait, Lurry? Yeah, it's Lurry.
You know, we might finish this winners finals not seeing Nupperz play a single match of Goldlewis, which is a little odd.
Wait, did Nupperz not play Goldlewis earlier?
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to play Goldlewis in this set, though. Like, we might see them. Not see the Goldlewis this set.
Right.
Which, once again, is understandable. This is a very rough match for Goldlewis.
I can imagine, especially considering that big boys have the roughest time with Faust, because he just gets to keep throwing it. Oh, he changed his color. Thank God. Now I'm no longer confused.
Goes for the command grab. Gonna whiff. Nupperz slowly making their way in. Backs off. Gets caught with the scalpel. Force the burst out.
Loving it.
And Lurry going to get started with the corner pressure. Nupperz with a fantastic challenge with the 2P. Uses the J2 or the 2K to low profile the aerial and then hit Faust afterwards.
Yeah, 2K is such a good move. Oh, doing a really good job keeping him locked down. Now he's got the low mini Faust. Choosing to go for a cross under. Oh wow, setting up all these items. Bombs are in the sky.
Bomb's actually going to backfire though. Did not recognize the lifespan of that. Cross up. Cross up.
Yeah.
It happened.
I don't think Nupperz paid attention to mini Faust there. The fact that because the bomb went off, he was like getting ready to go, and then the cross up kicking in just confused him even more. Did a really good job playing around Axel. Lurry is. It makes you it makes you respect him for understanding how to go about his badminton.
Wow.
Was that a raw axle bomber?
That was, in fact, a raw axle bomber and actually comboed into the command grab. Going to do a ton. Not going to be able to kill, but that absolutely will. And now Nupperz, one round off, taking this at 3-0 over Lurry, a very formidable Faust player. Now, I don't actually know anything about this matchup, so I don't know if this is a bit of an upset in the matchup or not. Probably not, given that it's a counter pick.
All I know is that Nupperz should have the advantage, from what I've heard. Oh wow, the J2K calling out his command grab really well. Look at the damage that
Nice
Faust is getting
loops,
here.
goes for the PRC, and it's going to be a whiff though entirely. And Mix, going to get the hit. Not going to be the most damage here though, but we'll get a hard knockdown.
On Axel?
He makes a little, you know what I'm talking about.
Turns into a gremlin.
Gonna get the safe jump.
You know?
Actually went for an empty command grab. Nupperz had the read on and went for the immediate backdash.
Yeah, both play. Oh,
and Burst
wow.
gonna be baited, and Lurry gonna get on the board.
Yeah, Lurry, like, really good awareness from there. He's at low health. He's gonna want to burst. It's one of those moments he has to guess for his life if that burst is gonna help. And he went for burst, and he called out really well. So what's the score? Is that 2-1?
That is 2-1 for Nupperz, and it doesn't look like Nupperz is going to swap off of the axle. They are committed. Oh, wait, no, they hopped off the station.
Ooh.
They may have thought, like, you know, maybe the axle is not going to do as well here. I'm good for one on Goldlewis. That might be what they're thinking right now. I'm good for one at least.
Sitting there.
It's bad, but I'm good for one.
What he's faking is full screen zoning is pretty neat. But wouldn't it be neat to have a set play projectile that just anti-zones?
Lurry asked Nupperz to change the song. No, we might be doing a little overanalyzing here.
It's like, wow, he's probably gonna counterpick, and Lurry's like, yo, can you change the song? This is garbage, bro. Oh wow, starting off with the JS, such a good button, but I feel as if Bacon's JS is just now the new JS, you know what I mean?
True.
Oh wow, did a really good job keeping him in the corner.
I don't, oh yeah, they use the mix to get the trumpet.
Yeah. Then don't want Nupperz again.
I can't believe they just used that up close. Lurry gonna get the hit. And recognize the jump, goes for the air throw, and closes out the round with the far slash. The momentum really has changed. Lurry looking very clean in the matchup.
That air throw made me realize something. Is there any character that gets like an OTG after the air throw?
Nago.
Nago. That's Nago. Yeah, that
classic
makes sense.
Nago.
6H after air throw? Yes, of course. Oh wow, doing a really good job here, sending out love. Great 6B. Getting the counter hit, setting up Mir and Mini Faust. These are two great items to get back to back.
Oh, use the mix to lock him down. Stays plus, does it again. And this is absolutely going to kill off the Faust super. And Lurry very, very quickly tying up the set 2-2. And now Nupperz has another decision. Do they swap songs again so that way Lurry doesn't keep the song advantage in the matchup? Now, Lurry obviously requested the song switch last time, but Nupperz could very easily change that back and mess with Lurry's momentum.
See, the song that he needs to change, he needs to go back to layer 1 and pick the first song.
Exactly.
Which I believe was Axel's theme, I think.
Looks like Nupperz not going to change the song, not going to change the character. Sticking with it to the very end. I respect it. The competitor's mentality.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Gonna be a block on the scalpel.
Oh, doing a really good job here. Getting the knockdown. Oh,
it's gonna be a block in the gold burst. Both bursts off the table very early. Nupperz gonna get an early hit with the 2K 2D. Drops the combo, but gets the hit again. It's fine. Stays plus, making it very difficult for Lurry to find spots to challenge. Back dashes.
That is essentially back Mega Fist.
Yeah, except it hits from full screen.
And does less damage. Oh no. Setting up the afro. Great backdash on the close slash.
And got the meter at the perfect time.
Fresh.
Able to convert this. In the corner now. It is going to be a drop. Teleport into the PRC, into the air throw. And Lurry stays plus. Gets the hit in the afro. Not able to convert into the corner. Take the round though. Nupperz
and the
gonna
J2K
get
call
caught in the air, and Lurry steals the round. This is Lurry's opportunity to be sitting pretty in grand finals from winner's side.
You have to respect Lurry being prepared for his bad matchup, adapting so quick as he is to the final match where he only has one more round to win it. Throwing out Mini Faust, the little banana. Love getting called out. Mini Faust getting the aggression going.
This is gonna be a punish. Not gonna be a punish actually, but Nupperz will have the meter here. Not able to use it. Backs off, gets the JS.
Wow.
Yeah.
The command grab.
Lurry picking a perfect opportunity to go for the teleport into the PRC, gets the counter hit on Wake Up, is able to convert this. Will it kill?
And
yes, it will.
And
that will be Lurry beating Nupperz in winners finals.
Bad matchup either way for whatever Crispy picks. But how does he play with both of his characters? That's what I can't wait for.
I gotta say, it is a little bit odd to have your, like, if you were gonna have a counter pick in tournament, usually it's not someone that suffers from the same bad matchups.
It's like Goldlewis and Pot are kind of one and the same in some ways, and it's kind of insane that he would have these as his 2 picks. Oh wow, great stuff. Flicking bomb. Oh, he missed time to flick. Yeah, you can flick bomb, by the way.
You don't have to time it though, right? You just hold it out.
You can hold it, but the thing is, because it's got such a long delay.
Yeah, you still have to time it. Yeah, that makes sense. And the item is going to be completely dominating for CPU in the first game.
Ducking the button, using 2P really well. Great slide head.
Wow. All right, perfect hammerfall too to not actually punish. Stays in, goes for a close slash into the far slash. Flicking a whiff. CPU is ready for it.
Yes, because he crawled.
Big challenge on the Gruder as well. Engage from the sky.
One of the problems with this matchup is that CPU can crawl under a lot of Potemkin's tools. Oh, he tried to go for the pop buster but messed up.
How do you get Kara back Mega Fist there?
I don't know actually. That's the first I've ever seen that.
I don't think it was a misinput. I think they did their input correctly. They just did the wrong thing.
It's like, no, I don't want Kara. I want to do pop button. Oh no. Oh, the weight working out for him.
Yeah, that's not going to work out.
Oh,
Big
no.
counter hit. Your voice went really low there. You kind of scared me.
Yeah, because that was a big counter. If he was close enough, that was going to do a lot of damage.
And there goes half your health.
Yeah, this is also going to do a lot of damage. Playing
Tried
around super really well.
Yeah. Both of the same idea. And going to get called out. Your plus. Your plus. Goes for a 6H. Going to be whiffed.
You can't do that against. You can't do that against CPU, and that's going to win.
Not going to be enough, actually.
Oh no!
And going to get punished. And it's going to be low profile. Backs off. Able to re-engage. Cthulhu wants to win it here. Goes for the burst.
This is actual insanity.
There's the trumpet. It's going to whiff everything. Goes for the command grab. And
yes!
CrispyCthulu with a fantastic read. No bias commentary here. We both equally wanted both players to win. And
oh, yeah. No bias commentary, I promise.
And Cthulhu with a great read on the command grab. Goes for the jump. Punishes with the land into the throw.
See,
absolute no bias, but second commentator, yes.
See, I'm sitting there, right, and because I play Potemkin, this is what I like, because it's my main. I'm sitting there thinking about what am I going to do in that situation that was coming up when he was on low health. There, I'm like, oh, I'm going to choose back Mega Fist, but he chose jump back, which is probably smarter. But either or. I've got to say, I'm enjoying it. I do like watching my main play. Do you get the same feeling?
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's how everyone feels, I think. Like, most of the time when people are looking for tournaments to watch, like, they want to make sure their character is in top 8, right?
Of course. And again, CPU is, like, no slouch. He's a really good player. It's just this matchup can be rough because if Potemkin does get in, you know, it's a classic. Don't let the grappler in.
That is going to be a meteor.
Oh,
Gonna have ample time to jump in, even baits the burst.
The hammer bonked him. Oh wait, I love this reaction.
Wait, is that what you call a hammer fall? Huh?
Sure, I'll give you that. You know, after the hammer falls, you tend to slide head.
Wait,
oh no. Oh, using 2D. It's a very good till in this matchup, but you need to use it well. Oh,
I really like using the double. The double slide here is good because clearly CPU was trying to snipe that bomb when it was closer to popping, and Cthulhu called it out with the slide head.
And he picked up the trumpet, so it's gonna be really good for him.
Yeah, going to be locked down by the 5D.
Challenge.
Great backdash as well. Goes to the slide head. Going to catch the land. No, no. Outspaced. And you get to do it again.
Mega Fist. Mega Fist. Oh, it didn't work out.
Good use of the J2K. A fantastic reaction flick. So intense.
There's an option. Oh, wow. There's an option select that you can do after J2K. You either do jab, into flick. Jab will call out mix, 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 and then flick will call out any projectile he sends out with love.
Oh, that's interesting. And what's also interesting is that CPU going to take that second game. All tied up 1-1. And if you guys haven't been following along the bracket, winner of this gets to play against Nupperz. And I imagine that if CPU wins this, we'll probably see Nupperz in the Axel again. And if CrispyCthulu wins, we'll probably see the Goldlewis.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself.
Actually, Axel probably good either way. Actually, you know, you probably rock Axel either way, I think.
It's either Goldlewis or Axel. They're just both good picks if he chooses Potemkin, but if he chooses Goldlewis, then it's either play the mirror or throw his own. I don't know. There's a main game in the character pick, and I don't know how I feel about that. Sending out the bombs doing a really good job. Using the 2P really well. Oh, the 5H counter hit. You could get a lot of stuff off that if you have meter. Oh, wow.
Gonna get the item super out.
Yeah,
6 speaking of with.
Oh, jumping everything.
Anti-air by the J2K. Hammer, not gonna do much. Does tick the armor, but doesn't actually matter. You're gonna be mad plus. Fantastic challenge there from CPU. Anticipated some kind of stagger. Runs up, goes for the throw. And this is a tough position to be. Potemkin.
Oh, wow.
That IBFD, though, gonna give you a little bit of room. And they will end up getting out. It's going to teleport into the command grab. And now it's high low for your life. Going to be same side overhead.
Oh, wow. Doing a really good job blocking all of this, but
J2K into the fast RC cancel. Absolutely going to be enough to close out the round.
Back Mega Fist into slide head. Very good stuff. Goes into close slash 2D.
Yeah, delayed 2D going to be enough to catch the delayed backdash.
Yeah, it's such a shame you don't get anything off of it, though.
Oh, no punish. And mess up the grid as well after the RC.
Yeah. Keeps them
in the corner. We know what Faust's looking for. They wanted JD in this position. Expect to jump here. No, it's going to be a 5K. But
nice.
CrispyCthulu calls it out with the 6P. Even gets the heat knuckle conversion afterwards.
Damage.
Blocks it in the air.
Oh, wow. That was like a really late PRC to call out anything he could have did.
Backdash into the banana peel. And that's going to be a ton of damage for CPU and positive bonus. And that meter is quickly going to rise. They're probably going to opt to play defensively. Yep, they're just playing reactive. Yeah, and the JS really catching the jump. CPU. And CPU now going to go up 2-1 in the matchup.
Here's the thing though, right? Even if he makes a character swap, all he's really doing is messing up his rhythm, and that's it.
Well, you also are somewhat changing the rhythm of the opponent, right?
Yeah, that's
I mean, it is a different character. Even though there's overlap in the matchups between Potemkin and Goldlewis, fundamentally, they're very different characters in the way that they play.
Yeah, because when they have different ways of getting in, and when they get in, they do different things. But they both have the same mentality of try your hardest to get in. Oh, the JH. Using slide head really well. Oh, no. Sitting on a bomb. Now he has to hold the mini Faust. Such a great tool now, considering the changes. Great back Mega Fist. This is going to be some really good stuff. Tries to play around super, didn't work out. Oh, this is going to be really good. Hard knockdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, messed up the timing on the Garuda, and that's going to cost him. But a fantastic super. Going to get the hit and picks it up. They were so far ahead of the super. They were able to pop buster, and it combos in.
He messed up.
Unfortunately for Cthulhu, their Twitter clip gonna be exposed for being fake.
Such a shame.
Yeah, that would have been insane.
Yeah, that does combo what he did there. He just messed up.
Have you done that before? Is that realistic? Does that happen often?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Oh, well, doing a really good job here blocking all of this.
Nice staggers from CPU. They even have the RC to extend.
Oh my god, blocking all of that.
They're gonna back off, probably get some item play coming out. Nope, it's gonna be some J2Ks. Trying to bait.
CrispyCthulu.
Yeah, exactly what they're looking for. They see the side head. They J2K in, get a counter into another one, and the pressure continues. Big close slash. RC
Great burst.
Burst going to come out in time for CrispyCthulu.
I don't know how I feel about that burst, actually.
That's it.
Yeah. That was a bit of a bad burst, and now he's going to go into the next round with no burst, and CPU's already building one up. He's about to be done. So it's a little bit of a worrying situation here for CrispyCthulu.
Yeah, once again, no conversions on these two assets. The reason I didn't like that burst is because it didn't really leave you in a position to win. Like, you didn't have health advantage, you didn't have meter advantage, you didn't even have positional advantage. You're just sending Faust away full screen to start zoning you as Potemkin. So
yeah, you know what it may have been? May have been an autopilot burst, you know? Where it's just like, I don't want to hold this, and it's like, that's not the mindset you want to have right there. Oh no. Now he has to hold all this.
Wow, even held on to the RC. Got a little greedy though. Cthulhu challenges the perfect time. And this is
be a kill.
Absolutely going to be enough. Cthulhu will end up getting the burst, but it's too little, too late. And that will be CPU taking the set 3-1.
This is going to be a little rough for CPU. Not unless he gets going. Oh well.
Nupperz going to be able to get the trumpet. Should be a call out. Yep, 2K going to be there for the land. CPU.
Did a really good job here.
Throws out the normal. Perfect timing. Nice jump.
Wow, really good pokes here. Nupperz really knows what pokes to use in certain distances. Like, perfectly well-timed 2Ks there.
Yeah, using the J2K there to take some space. It's very impressive.
Running.
Has the RC. Yeah. I don't know how CPU does it, but they pick the perfect teleport option every time. And it makes it really difficult to be a character that has pretty slow startups, like Axel. Goldlewis works the same way, because very often I'll be called out doing like a drone or a gun or anything. 684.
Yeah, except here's the messed up thing, right? The slow pokes, but the best mash option though. Like 2K? That is such a good option.
Yeah.
Oh, but getting killed. Oh lord.
Yep, CPU going to take the first round.
Yeah, very convincingly as well. Well, not convincingly. It was pretty rough, but near the end there, he really did just take it.
Yeah, they pressed the advantage. Was able to confirm off of it.
Yeah, very good job here, using your tools, finally getting a throw out on him, but it looks like Nupperz is taking it back.
Oh, no.
Some kind of command grab?
Yeah, so they actually went for a command grab, a little bit of a cheese setup, and CPU recognized it, went for a burst, because they thought they had already like gotten hit, and they just ended up whiffing the gold burst. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, and Axel Bombers, like the amount of damage they do is ridiculous. This game really has become damage. Every character can do it, except Millia. Oh wow, the grab.
Okay, really great time to go for the throw. Completely changed the momentum of the round. Neither player has a defensive option, so whoever gets in first is going to have a bit of an advantage. And Nupperz says, nope, you're not in. Goes for the command grab, though. Going to be backdash. CPU finds a way in, converts off the afro. Backdash just wanted to bait that burst.
Yeah, both players sitting on a bar meter. They can really do anything off of it.
There's a teleport into the PRC. Yeah, Nupperz recognized what CPU was trying to do, so they just continued to run. It's a strategy you kind of see in Dragon Ball FighterZ a lot when people are baiting Super Dash, but in this game, you can keep running too. The screen is just smaller though, which is why it feels a little more awkward.
Yeah, oh wow, great
nice
2K,
aggressive burst, and
another great 2K.
So what happened there, CPU went for the burst and then pretended they were going to run up go for a command grab to try to catch Nupperz panic bursting, but Nupperz just played it cool, recognized the situation, challenged the fastest button in the game, and took the game.
Yeah. 2K, such an amazing poke, and then it really shows the skill of Nupperz of being able to use that amazing poke to its fullest potential and landing them most times out of 10. He's done such a great job with it. But yeah, so far this is looking like a fairly close set, but I do think there's a good amount of adaptation the CPU could be doing.
Yeah, and there's another fantastic 2K, and 2K really enables Axel to play the game. If they didn't have that tool, they would be really, really bad. But it's 2K allows them to deal with some anti-airs, or it allows them to anti-air some jump-ins. It allows them to challenge on defense. It allows them to stagger lows very aggressively. And this character needs this button.
He really does. It's like an unironic. He needs it though. But you gotta love it. It's like, I might not have the fastest zoning, but I dare you to run in on me. I'm waiting. I've got that 2K on point.
Yeah, the strongest Axles are the ones that use 2K as if it is like a full screen normal. Like they'll do run up 2K and it just avoids everything. Like exactly like this. It really is so devastating. Like you can't play the game. Every time you throw it a button, it's there waiting for you. And even though it's doing very little damage, every single time it's stacking. We see CPU already down 50% of their life.
Yeah, and the main thing is, this game is a meter game. So it's like, as soon as he lands those 2Ks, he's also getting a good chunk of meter off of it. Oh wow, doing a really good job keeping them in the corner. And using the 2K yet again.
Jumps over the trumpet. Backdash on the 2K.
Yeah, doing a really good job here, getting to his actual zoning, using 2K after a run-up. Another good spot of zoning. Another 2K again, actually backdash. Another 2K.
Yeah, at close range, there's not really much of a risk when you go for the 2K because it is such low recovery that you're fine regardless.
Yeah, for CPU.
Whoa, the mix! True, that was true mix though. Trust me, bro.
True mix. He meant it. Nupperz meant it. He's like, oh yes, I know this person likes to punish on point, so this is gonna work. Trust me.
And Nupperz now going to be up 2-0 in the set against the Faust, but remember, this is what we saw on winner's side. They were up 2-0, and Lurry was able to bring it all the way back, taking the set 3-2. Will disaster happen twice? Probably not, Nupperz. Nupperz, very good player. I believe they'll have what it takes to close out the set, but we'll see. They seem to be playing a lot more aggressive with the 2Ks than they did against Lurry, and I wonder if Lurry is watching right now and making some quick notes. And speaking of aggression, Nupperz is going to run up, go for a throw.
And then 2K. You can't let him get away with these 2Ks. You need to use preemptive buttons to keep them out.
Oh,
like,
that
if you
was
see
a
him run in,
very creative punish. So, you know, we're talking about continuing to run. This time they actually used command grab. And because they were farther, the command grab was happening faster. Very interesting. So by running away, they were increasing the speed of their move.
So what we're saying is running equals big brain. Oh, the scalpel clashing with the move. Really good stuff. See, what I think CPU needs to do as counterplay towards these 2Ks is mostly just plan out preemptive buttons. It's like, if you see him run up, he's probably going to go for 2K. Use your 5K, you know?
Went for run up 5D. Was a little too close, though. Going to get called out by a button.
Oh, wow. YRC.
And CPU a pixel away from losing it, and that should be it. Nupperz, one round from taking the set 3-0. Will CPU be able to find their way back into the set? It's going to be a 2S clash.
Yeah, and there's another 2K.
And into an aggressive burst, but Nupperz had the perfect button waiting for your challenge.
Oh, opting to go for 5K now. Probably getting ready to call it some form of jump option. Nope, using 2K again. Calls him out with the 2H. Such a great button. I think this is game.
Absolutely, it is going to be game, and that is going to be Nupperz taking the set 3-0 over CPU. Grand finals of the baccpaBrawl 7. It's going to be VL Lurry versus Nupperz. This is a run back from what we saw on winner's side. Lurry was able to bring that set back from 0-2 and take it 3-2. And Nupperz going to have to win twice this time around if they want to win the tournament.
Yeah, and Nupperz making use of that great poke again. 2K. Such an amazing tool. Oh wow, the JH really gonna knock him into the wall, dealing a lot of damage. Send up the hammer and the bomb. The bomb! No, you wouldn't use his own bomb against him.
That is gonna be a bit of a punish. Not the biggest of punishes though. Lurry gonna have some bar in the back. About 2 actually. Gets there with the J2K. We'll have the meter here to extend. Absolutely, this is going to kill. And despite Nupperz kind of looking like they were in a commanding lead, Lurry is able to dish out more damage than Axel.
Yeah, that is something that Faust has over Axel. More damage. So it's like, even though you're getting your interactions a little less, you're hurting them a bit more. So it kind of evens out in that sense. But it looks like just Axel controls the neutral in this match.
Opts to go for 3 scalpels, trying to catch like a run-in probably.
Yeah,
but
because you know how Nupperz
recognized it.
Yeah,
and Nupperz has been playing pretty aggressively.
Great backdash. Again, he's opting for a more zony playstyle this time around. Oh wow. Now he has to worry about the mini Faust.
Yeah, procced it there, and now it's going to be chasing. Nupperz just running around the screen, though.
He's just running. He's having a fun time.
It's going to be a fantastic teleport, though, from Lurry into the cross-up. Has the RC, gets it at the perfect moment to call out the burst.
Yeah, Lurry doing an amazing job here.
Yeah, Lurry recognized the resources and picked the perfect option to bait it.
And it's like, here's the difference, right? Lurry, he got to play Nupperz earlier. So he does have more knowledge than what CPU did, and because it was so close last time, I don't even think Lurry plans on letting it stay close. You know, he wants to close this out.
I think we just saw the character swap.
Oh no, you have no more character knowledge anymore. He changed the pick.
All right, so there was a reason Nupperz was avoiding this matchup as Goldlewis and opting to pick the Axel, and that's because it is very, very poor. But there's some counterplay, and the counterplay is getting the knockdown, which is exactly what Nupperz just did immediately. Lurry going to burst out, does not want to hold it, and the minion's not doing much for you now. And you know what is? Coffin. Coffin is doing quite a bit.
Is this killing?
Absolutely, it's killing. And what we saw there was JD in neutral into immediate burst, into JD in neutral, into a knockdown, into hit into death. And that's a bit of a gameplay loop for you. That's about the average Goldlewis round against a character without a DP.
Oh, wow. I don't know how I feel about that burst. Really good just block.
Trying to get the trumpet, and unfortunately for Lurry, they make a mistake. Teleporting around actually allowed Nupperz to grab the trumpet.
Yeah, it is sitting on a bar mirror, though, so when he gets back up, he can maybe get something going. Never mind. Lurry's going to do a lot of damage here.
Yeah, Nupperz actually went for the 684 out of block stun. Unfortunately, Lurry was a little too close for that to work. And by a little too close, I mean a lot too close. And so they just got bodied by the scalpel.
Yeah, and here's the problem with Goldlewis's anti-zoning, is that he has to wait until you get it again. So in this matchup, it's a little worrying considering that Faust not only is a zoner, he can also be in your face, so the anti-zoning may not matter. Oh wow, doing a really good job staying close.
Big challenge on the 2P, called out the tick throw. Unfortunately, Lurry had the burst in the back for this aggressive play, and this is not going to kill, but it will provide that positive bonus, and the strike throw, and the hard knockdown. And I imagine we're going to see a PRC play here. No, Nupperz opts to just run in. PRC's to stay safe, gonna get called out, and unfortunately, the bomb gonna keep him from jumping. And Lurry now one game away from taking grand finals in this entire tournament in a very dominating fashion, potentially a 3-0.
Yeah, Lurry has been doing a really good job with his Faust. It's such a convincing show watching him play, you know what I mean? Like, the way he plays such a solid Faust, very solid poke game, and then just playing aggressive when he needs to, and it's working out, like, most of the time. He's such a good player. But Nupperz is also a good player, but he just has the unfortunate side of bad matchup. But being a good player can counteract that in itself. Oh, wow. The lockdown. Sending the bomb up to him. That was so well placed.
I had no idea that was the angle 684 sent the bomb at. That was perfect. Completely stopped Lurry from being up in the air. Just ran forward. Goes for close slash OTG into the drone. That's going to stop the super. But Lurry just goes for another one. PRC cancels it into the throw. We're going to see a PRC cross.
The 684.
Nupperz hit the counterplay. PRC forward into 684 into another 684. And Lurry stands up the worst possible timing. That was an insane anti-Faust around there from Nupperz, showing off some insane tech I've never seen before. It's going to be a 268. Runs up, goes for the throw.
As Nupperz said in the chat, he got some anti-tech.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Not once.
Oh my god.
Plays around the item by going for another cross, but actually led to a hard knockdown. Has the RC to stay in. Goes for an overhead. Chase the back dash for the JD. Jumps it again. But this time, Lurry waiting for the JD, but the item not going to work in his favor.
Keeping him locked down.
Proudly runs into the afro if it means that he gets a chance to play aggressive. Going to get fuzzied though because of it. And the items come out into a meteor and the cross up, and Lurry is on tournament point.
This is such a worrying match.
Big 684.
684.
The pressure
Keeping the
begins.
pressure.
It's going to be tight. Meaning they have to give up their turn. Big
Oh,
JS
the
to follow it
JS.
up. Going to get hit extra
JS
because of the
being
afro as
useful.
well. Jumps in, gets the hard knockdown, has RC here as well. Able to jump in with 684.
Has
Into
to
an
worry about
overhead.
burst.
Lurry has to burst to get out of the situation. Goes for the gun, going to get a hard knockdown. We're completely even again. Despite Nupperz getting so many hits in neutral, they're not actually ever able to take a turn because the items are just always in play. Lurry gets the hit with a
Such
5K.
an insane match. No, he didn't get his drone out. Now he has to wait again.
Big 6B,
but
I don't
this
think
could
it's going to be
end up
enough.
killing him.
It's going to be a gun. It's going to be a play for the trumpet. Lurry able to get it, forced to
Uses
burst out.
Now he has to block though.
Runs up, goes for the 684,
Oh,
and
the
5K
5K.
into the hammer. Gonna be enough. That is going to be Lurry dominating, taking the set 3-0 over Nupperz. And what a tournament we had today. Big congratulations to Lurry. And thank you to all the players that showed up today. These matches were some of the best that we've seen